She's Got Yarn. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. It's July 28th, 8:14. Last night, my video would not upload until this afternoon. I actually uploaded it while I was in Ocala. My husband took me to the markets in Marianne, the flea market. One day, me and Linnea and Nina's Knots Crochet, we're going to go. There's like junk in the trunk, something, flea market. Anyways, I had fun today. And I actually didn't spend too much money. I took money out of my savings because I spent too much out of, you know, I spent put it this way, I spent too much last month, and we're still in, it's not last month, we're still in the same month, but we're going to put that towards August budget. I try to stay within a certain budget. So, anyways, before I show you the yarn, I haven't looked. I got some yarn from Joann's, and I don't remember what I bought. I know I hit some of the sales, and I can't remember what it was. I can remember Premier. I bought a bunch from Premier too, but that's not here yet. But I lost my focus. Before I show you the yarn, I want to show you what I got at Markets of Marion. I already recorded this once, and I wanted to try to record my hands from my iPad and talk to you guys, you know, and pick and choose which videos I want. But anyways, my husband's a coin collector, and you know, obviously I inherited that too. And this is a 1 ounce coin with Queen Elizabeth on it, and on the back of it, it's got a greyhound. Let's see if you can see it better there. A greyhound. But anyways, that's why I bought it, because it has greyhounds. And it was my bonus of the year. So it was, I took a company draw. Anyways. And Tim wears my coin I used to wear. He had it fixed. Well, the gold was wearing really thin right here, and I was afraid I would lose it. And actually, it's a German coin, and one of my patients, she was German. She always said, I want you to meet my son and marry my son. I want you as my daughter-in-law. She was so sweet. But anyways, one day she came into the office, and she was really sick. And she pulls out this gold coin, and she goes, I want you to have this in memory of me. And I was like, I can't take that. You have children. She goes, I insist. You are like a daughter to me. I want you to have this. And so I said, well, I have to ask my boss. So I went and asked my boss how he felt about it. He said, fine. If she wants to give you a gift, it's a gift. I'm fine with that. So, and I kept on asking her, are you sure? Are you sure? Every time I saw her, I said, anytime you want it back, you can have it back. I felt some kind of guilt taking that. I'm a giver more than a receiver. But I take gifts. So they're fun, you know, to have a gift. But that was like really over the top. And I was like a single mom, poor single mom at the time. And that was really sweet of her. And I wore it for years until I noticed that clasp was getting worn, and I was afraid to fix, you know, that I was going to lose it. But anyways, my husband went and got it all redone, and he wears it. Since I wear this one all the time, I thought that was him. It's Zeus. You notice the tapping is quieter? He can sneak up on us now. I clipped his toenails the other night. Zeus, when my groomer was here, I had her hold him, and I clipped him, and I clipped one of them a little too short. Oh my gosh. Man, that thing bled. Greyhound, I guess, you know, I've always, on the Greyhound farm, I always trimmed dogs' nails, and really didn't, none of them bled. You know what I mean? I was pretty good at it. I'm kind of out of practice, because every day we would go over like at least 20 or 30 dogs, clipping their toenails, cleaning their ears, soaking their their feet in not malathion. I can't even remember. It's like a mentholatum. Isosorbide? No. We use DMSO on their muscles. You know, we went over and we had a sonogram to help with any muscle soreness and stuff. They were pampered. But anyways, I cut his toenails so short. Well, it wasn't that short, but I nicked the blood supply to that toenail, and oh my God, there's blood all over my back porch, all over my front porch. I didn't realize that, but he was like bleeding in the house. So I have this stuff. It's like, it works kind of like cortisone, like it cauterizes it. The groomer gave it to me. She says, just put some on, pack his cuticle or whatever, his toenail, and it'll stop bleeding. He didn't stop bleeding for a while. I had to keep following around. You know how he paces? I had to follow him around, mopping my floors all night. And then finally, he was so upset with me. I mean, he paced with the baby, with something in his mouth. I feel bad. But anyways, he finally got up on my ottoman and went to sleep, and it stopped bleeding. Oh my God. But he lost a lot. He bled a lot. That little toenail. I know ears bleed really bad, but I've never seen a toenail bleed that much. But I mean, the toenail's not that short. I didn't want to cut them too short because I didn't want them to bleed. They're still kind of long. I got his dew claws, but before you guys could hear him, you can't hear that right now. So I would have clipped him sooner, but I can't find my clippers. I have no idea. Since I destroyed this room, I can't find anything. So they're in the Tupperware tubs over there. I opened it up and I was like, I closed it back. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Not until I get that cabinet together that I got right there. Like, I'm total opposite of what you guys see. I mean, so when I think I'm going to the right, it's left on the screen. It's weird. Anyways, so let me show you what the coins. We purchased some coins. And the first one I saw was, because I have a Queen Elizabeth in gold. There, Queen Elizabeth in gold. And this one is, she's wearing the crown, okay? So anyways, I found this one. Prince Charles. There. Okay, I'm going to go over here to my iPad. A close-up. So that's Charles III. It's 2 pounds. It's a 1 ounce 999 fine silver. And there's a Trojan. It looks like a woman, but it could be a man. I don't know. I want to say it's Michael the Archangel, but I don't know. Can you see that? He has a Aquaman spear. I don't know what that's called. And then it's like a Trojan hat. Can you see that? There, kind of. But I'm thinking it could be a woman. I don't know. All of them the soldiers wore dresses back in the day, but it also has a shield. So, and it's like a cross. So I don't know if that is one of our angels. One of God's angels. But anyways, or if it's just a soldier. It says on the back, on the front, Charles III, DG Rex FD2 pounds. And it's an ounce. And what's the date on it? 2000. Okay, Nance. This one's 2023, Prince Charles. So then the guy goes, he noticed my necklace, and I told him why I have it, you know, and showed it to him. And he goes, I have something you might like. And he brought it out, and it's Queen Elizabeth. And this is 2 pounds. I think it's like $5, or it was. I don't know now today. I don't know what silver is an ounce. And 2 pounds is probably dollars, not weight, right? Yeah. So, but then on the back, it's got the same, like a warrior. So, okay. So I got that one. And then there was another one. Okay, wait, I didn't tell you the date on that one. This one is from 1999 of Queen Elizabeth wearing the crown. And then I got one with her wearing her pearl necklace. She was much younger, and this coin is a lot older than these. This was 2012. No, wait, that's 1999. Anyways, she's wearing her pearl necklace. Can you see the pearl necklace? And the reason I bought this one made me think of my girls in Alaska. Isn't that beautiful? The thing I bought was, do you guys know what this is? I know I'm showing the world. It's a Hidea Key. I've never seen one of these before. My door key is my dogs. If you can get past my dogs. But I doubt you can get past them. Maverick's been really protective of me since Archie's been gone. He's kind of filling his shoes. But today he was acting weird. It was almost like Archie was here, the way he was acting. He would turn his back to me. That's my bedtime reminder. Just telling you to get ready for bed. It's like, don't stay up much longer. Tim will come in here and check on me. So anyways, got this. It was only $2, and it's heavy. It's like a rock. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then the other thing I bought, and I go through these like candy. I'll show you. This is the reason I bought new ones. I bought 3 of these aluminum wallets. They sell plastic ones, but these are aluminum, so nobody can scan your wallet. But it's falling apart. It's falling apart, so yeah. That's why I got new ones. So I got a leopard one. You know I can't just buy one. I got polka dots. And whatever that is, little crosses or plus marks. It reminds me of the Girl Scout, almost the Girl Scout thing, but it doesn't have a leaf on each side. But anyway, so I got those. These were $3 for $10, something like that. So yeah, I'll probably break them and I'll have to use another one. All right. Another thing I want, I know I'm going to show you Tim's money, but I'll do that after I get I'll splice that in here later. But I figured out how to resolve my thingamajiggies. They don't come off anymore. I put a new magnet under here, and the magnet I got it from is my, oh God, what is that? I have the Tunisian and the knitting needles. They come in the blue pack. Knitter's Pride. They have magnets in there so you can hold your pattern. But anyways, I took one of them out of that pack. And that thing is strong. Yeah. So it's not these, it's the magnets. So, and then I found a couple more. I don't know how strong these are, but if they're not, I'll go to Lowe's and get some stronger ones. So I'm keeping them. And the other thing, I'm going to have it sanded at the shop with or they can cut it down. they have the proper tools. They can measure and all that. And then I'm going to see if we can make one. I'm going to ask Frankie. She's not a manager. She oversees production, and she's good with a saw. She makes a lot. She made many of my doors. She's a tough girl. A redhead on top of it. She's really tough. And she babysits my dogs when I'm out of town. Her and her little boy stay here. So, all right. So what am I going to get to next? I showed you this, so we're keeping them. Hooray! I'm not even going to return the others. I'm going to fix them. Magnets. And I'm going to glue the magnets in there. See, I didn't glue this one, so if I need it for my Knitter's Pride thing, which I've never used the magnets in there. There's more magnets in there. That one was stuck to my cart. To be honest, I got some yarn. Oh, before I show you the yarn, I have a public announcement. Okay. I'm going to pull her name up because I never pronounce it properly. Hold on. All right. I'm going to link. I'm going to try to link if I can figure it out. I'm terrible at copying links and they don't work. So anyways, there's a content creator out there. She's an amazing designer. A lot of you have probably seen the video. Her name is Olga Poltava. I've purchased a few of her patterns, and sadly to say, her Etsy shop was doing really good, and her channel was doing pretty good, it sounded like in the video. But it's a video to explain why she's leaving YouTube. And it is so sad because she is an amazing designer. And the person who introduced her to me, you know, made something from her channel. And this blanket, well, the person who I saw her name the first time was over at the Canadian Crocheter. I hope I said that right. And most of you know her. She don't put out videos as often as I would like. But, you know, she doesn't know me. Well, actually she does. She's a subscriber. I take that back. Okay, where's a pen? Here's a pen. I gotta write her name down, so I can put her in the description box below. And then Olga. But anyways, Olga is closing. She said goodbye to YouTube today, or a day ago. And when I watched this video, it brought me to tears. She has an Etsy shop. Well, let me first start out as she is a mother of two. One is a special needs child. She's raising them by herself. She designs crochet. She does a lot of lacy stuff. She does wearables. She does everything you could think of. She does tutorials, and she also sells patterns. Anyways, she is closing her channel because, well, one reason, she said, you know, people think that YouTubers make a lot of money. She said, she says you can, you know, grow your channel to where you can make a living, but we don't get rich and wealthy. Well, she has 150,000, something like that, subscribers, but somebody went over to her Etsy channel on one of her patterns that she put up for sale. They're $5 a piece. And somebody left a comment in there, you don't have to buy these expensive patterns. You can just go to YouTube and watch her tutorials for free. And ever since that comment, she has lost so much business, to the point she says it's not worth it. I don't know, I guess she's going to get a job. She didn't say what she was going to do. I'm sure she'll continue to crochet, but she won't be putting out free tutorials thanks to some mean girl. You know, I just don't get it. Why someone would do that, knowing that people who have these Etsy shops, they work hard to create what they create. She makes amazing, she fine-tunes all her videos. I mean, you got to go over there and watch her videos. One of the, it's going to take me a while to find it. I made the blanket that Debbie over the Canadian Crocheter made, and My Precious Yarnery also made one. And when you make them, put them together with different colors, they look different. But I have a couple, I don't know if I have them here, if I gave them away, but I have made a few of this one particular pattern. I bought a couple patterns I haven't. I buy patterns to support. I try to support people, and I'm more mindful more lately now that I know. I started my channel because I just learned to crochet. I was learning from other people. Pamela of Adoring Crochet encouraged me. You can do get a YouTube channel, and if it grows big enough, you can make a little bit of money on there. So anyways, I lost my focus, Olga. But anyways, I do my channel because it's for fun. I am monetized. I don't make a ton of money, but it's a little bit to help me out with my terrible yarn addiction, for shopping addiction. And I share it with everybody. I try to share it. Some yarn I give away. I did do some mystery boxes, but I have yarn that I do give away. And I need to fill those boxes up. I just would like to do it when my housekeeper's here so she can grab it and I can stuff it in the box. Because a lot of stuff is out of reach. Some of my big skeins are out of reach in my closet. But anyways, so she's leaving because the income she had has nosedived. And she truly believes it's because of this mean person that said that they have, either they're mean or they have no clue what they did. But they injured an extremely talented designer to the point where she's quit. And that's sad, very sad. So the reason I'm mentioning this out here, I know there's a lot of people that live on a fixed income and can't afford to go buy a pattern, on her site. But I know there's a lot of you that do and can afford. I'm going over there. I'm going to spend probably $100 in patterns over there tonight or tomorrow morning. But I think we should rally for this designer. I think we as a community need to give her some love and maybe help her, because she's raising 2 children by herself, and I mean, she's not trying to put a poor story out there. She's just telling you she depended on that money, and this person or persons, you got to watch the video, because when you hear it the second time there's a little change. But I'm appalled at the meanness out there in the world. I am a person that I believe in being kind. I try to be kind to everybody. I have my moments, on the highway, but they can't hear me. But I try to be kind to people, and I look for the good in people. Okay? Nobody's perfect, and hoping that maybe they see me being good. Maybe they can be good. Maybe it will help them be a better person. I wasn't always like that. I was a country girl. I was a rebel. I did as I wanted. I didn't, didn't have respect for my parents, at a certain point when I was a teenager, and, I told you about my family. People don't talk for years. Well, I went probably a good year not speaking to my father because the way he treated my son. And you know what? I got to the point, it was right around the time I married Tim. Now that was almost 30 years ago. We got a 29th anniversary actually in September, the 1st of September. It'll be 29 years I've been married to him. But I wasn't speaking to my father. And I don't want to tell you all the details because it could hurt my mother's feelings. But I couldn't watch a commercial where a dad loved his daughter. It made me cry all the time. I'm not gonna cry. I couldn't. I was struggling to watch. I envied my best friend. She's a practitioner here in Gainesville, but her father was my dentist. He was the most loving father. I can remember I went to one of the wedding rehearsal, or it was an announcing her sister was getting married, and he played some beautiful music, and he danced so elegantly with his girls. He danced with all his daughters. It just made me bawl. I'm like, will you be my dad? And finally at some point in my life, I told myself I have to forgive him. And it was his behavior. I have to forgive him because I don't want to feel like this the rest of my life. I don't want it. It really affected me emotionally. It was hard for me not to talk to him. But it's something that I grew up around, and I had some good friends that gave me good advice. And I met with my dad and I told him I forgave him for his behavior, even though he was meaner than a rattlesnake. And I told him, I said, you can be mean to me all you want. I will always love you, And that's all turned around now, He tells me he loves me for the first time since a couple years after I forgave him. But, I don't know. I'm not that girl that cries at Hallmark cards anymore. I would look at Father's Day cards and just bawl on the aisle. Why am I telling you this? I went off on mean people about, someone's mean, you got to forgive them so you can move forward, because that's just hurting you, hanging on to whatever they've done. It's not your fault, most of the time. If somebody's not speaking to somebody, it's something they did to you. But I've just chosen the route for the past 20 years, I guess, I don't know, maybe 25 years, to be kind to one another and to look for the good in someone. There are bad people, but they've got good in them. There's good in there somewhere, A lot of it's learned behavior. It keeps going down generation to generation, and I choose to make that cut and talk to people, So I don't have to go home with them. I don't have to live with them, But I love my whole family. I just don't understand some of their behavior. But I choose not to be like that. My Uncle Greg's the same way. He's very loving. He's a Christian redneck. You guys know my Uncle Greg. I love him. I miss him. I'm going to go visit him sometime. We're going to Wisconsin. We're flying first class. My husband got my mom first class tickets. He's pampering her. She's using a walker right now because her knee is messed up. And they gave her some injections hoping it'll get better. So I don't know. We'll see. But getting back to Olga. let's give her some love. Let's support her. Let her know how much we appreciate her. I know she's got 150,000 subscribers. I'm sure you guys, probably most of you that are subscribed to me, know who she is. But I wanted to find that blanket she made. Here it is.
No matter what kind of butt you got, Huggies has more curves and an outstanding active fit. We got you, baby.
Oh, come on. Hold on a second.
Hello and welcome to a new crochet.
Okay. She designed that blanket, and it is so easy to make, but it is gorgeous in different colors. Absolutely gorgeous. If I can find one, I'll put it in my next video, but it's just sad. It is, because we probably won't see any of her patterns. I don't know. She didn't mention about quitting Etsy. I don't know, but you know, if you guys could go over and give her a little love, I will leave the link to this video and just go in my description box so you can go to that video, and then you can tap on her name and go look and see of all her designs, or you can look and see on this video her links to her shop. This is a baby blanket I made. I'm almost finished. I got the trim on. I just haven't sewed in all the ends, but yeah. Isn't that pretty? This is one of Olga Poltava. That's that pattern I showed you, but different colors. Just, I don't know. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's easy. Her tutorial was wonderful. I mean, I understood everything. So I'm going to go over there and buy the pattern, because when I made this, it's been a long time. So I can't believe I found it. Yeah, she still has her Etsy shop. You just got to hit more over in the description box. So she still has it. Here, you guys can see she's on Ravelry. But I'm going to go shopping on her site. I want to support anybody, you know, everybody I can. So, but yeah, please try to be kind and look for the good in people. I just think it hurts your soul when you're always angry and mad at somebody, you know, and I do. I look for the good in somebody. I'm not going to hate on anybody. So, all right, you want to see some yarn? And hopefully everybody will follow when you're kind to them. It's kind of like alcoholism. You know, they can quit being mean, and they can sometimes fall off the wagon. Oh goodness, what did I buy? I bought stuff I probably would never ever buy. I bought Karen 1 pound. I do not buy Karen. I have Karen 1 pound, but I don't have a lot of it. I probably bought this to give to some of my blanket creators. I bought some bright colors for the kids. And a taupe, I don't know, as a contrast? Y'all, I have no idea why I bought this. Okay, and then they put, did they know I put boxes? They put a box in my box. It's a Karen, oh, it's a Karen mystery box. No wonder I didn't identify it. Okay, so, I bought 3 mystery boxes. Now I know. So, Karen Jumbo. I bought these mystery boxes hoping that there was something in here, I'm sure, for Boggy. Xenius is the name of it. It's a number 4 medium. Recommended needle 5mm, crochet hook a 5mm. You can wash it and dry it. And it's got 595 yards and 340 grams. It weighs a pound. Color. I told you the color. It was the first thing I said. Uh-oh. Oh no. I hit the keyboard. Yeah, it's still filming. I was like, what did I do? This hit the keyboard. I need to tuck that underneath my computer. So I got 2 of them. So these were the mystery boxes. So this is $19. It's worth every bit of $19. So, alright, where am I gonna put it? And this is the color taupe. Taupe, you guys know what taupe looks like. And the stats are the same as the zinnia. But that color's really pretty. It's kind of girly, but... Maverick, are you okay? He's been really mopey today. He's been turning his back on me. It's been thundering too. It's that time of year where we get a lot of showers. So let's see what we got in the second box. They took that out of the mystery box. That's why I didn't realize it. Mystery box number 2. It tells you it's a number 4 weight. So that's nice. I'm going to put this over here. I need to go get my other phone and charge it. It died on me today. It was unplugged all night. I've been trying to upload a video, my video. It took all night. It wasn't even ready by noon. I had to leave the house to get it uploaded. All right, here's another color. So I got 2 more zinnias, which I think is awesome. And then I have a contrast color. This color is rose, dark pink. Let's see. I think that's a pretty color. It's a different kind of pink. It's not a soft pink. It's not a light pink. I don't know. But it's pretty. I think I have this color. I might have it in Karen, 1 pound. When I first started crocheting, I bought a lot of Red Heart and Karen. I bought a lot of Lion brand. They're big, 1 pound. And I have a lot of it still. All right, number 3. I think that's worth every bit of $19. And I'm gonna box it back up and ship it to other people. Ooh, this one's got pretty colors. So that's awesome. You know, Lion brand has a reputation of giving you the same thing in all the boxes. I will buy more of these mystery boxes, especially during the Boggy Creek. That will make a beautiful blanket for children. I wonder how many blankets this would make. Boggy blankets. I don't know, but I'm sure someone will tell me. So, the stats are the same. One color's Country Rose. This is Country Rose. And then this one is, I'm sorry, I'm bad about that. Garden Grows. Yeah, and I could probably put more in one box. I could almost put all these in there, and I bet I can squeeze a few more. can freeze these too if I take them out of the bags. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, we'll just get another box. I have smaller boxes. Okay, so that's getting sent to one of my Boggy Brigade ladies. Alright. And I'm going to order, I think I have a couple more mystery boxes from the UK, y'all. I can't wait till they get here. I bought a couple mystery boxes from Crochet Rock. It's Crochet Rocks, but her store is Hobby Rocks. But Juan had bought some of her mystery boxes. He said they were amazing. So I trust him. And so I went over there and I bought some. So, and we'll see how much I got versus how much I spent. You know, it coming from another country. You know, oh, I forgot to show you something. Y'all know I bought Kirkland all that stitch stuff. Okay, I haven't given it to her yet. And of course, I'm not going to give her a bunch of stuff and leave little man out. So look what I bought him. He's never had these. These are for for bigger kids. Their wings, you can fold their wings. Isn't that cool? These are all, it's not Pokemon, but they're all part of that Pokemon edition. And the guy told me his name, and now it's all in Chinese. Yeah. Hidea Key. But that's not what we call him here. And then I got this other one. And his wings open up. Gunner's going to love these. But is their tails contort? No, it's just their arms. No, it's just their wings. They had a bigger one. And it was 50 bucks. I said maybe if I come back again I'll get that one. But I wanted to get more for, these were 20 bucks a piece. But I know you guys are saying, well, why don't you just make them? These are a lot different. These are collectors. So this will go up on a shelf in his room. They're ugly, but he loves them. But they had a bunch of Pokemon stuff, but all the Pokemon that I saw, he has them. So, but anyways, what else do I need to tell you guys? I screwed up on some shipping labels, and some of the packages came back to me. So if you haven't gotten your package, it's probably because I screwed up. And I had to relabel everything. And yeah, I can't believe, it had the barcode, but I thought it was complete. But they said, no, you're missing, I was missing about a couple bars. You couldn't tell by looking at the sticker. It's ridiculous. Her address is on there. Why do they have to have the barcode? You know? I don't know. It's UPS. So, yeah. What else? So I showed you my yarn. And see what we did the other night? Bagged up all of that. I have more. Okay, I'm back. I forgot to turn my music, my ringers of music. It's a song by Cher. If I could turn back time, I gotta delete it. So I just stopped at the end so I know where to delete it. Because sometimes there's one of my videos, it didn't get dinged, but probably should have. But they have a new feature where you can remove it. I fixed a couple of my videos. Now I can't remember how I did it. I don't know. I really can't remember. But anyways, let's see what else. I have been reading all my comments, the puppy names. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed me packing up my little bougie yarn. I have fun doing that with you guys. And but again, I just want to mention again, please, if you can do it. If you can't, that's fine. But if you can do it, go over and watch, her videos. I don't know how you stop a channel. Her videos are still up. I guess she's going to stop doing videos. Maybe that's what it is. Or she's going to see how things go. I don't know. But go over to her Etsy. Go over to Ravelry and, $5 for a pattern. It's worth it. Just watch her videos. You'll see what I mean. She's amazing. And that blanket I made, I love it. I would love to make it a couple more times. I know I made one for the grandkids. I give a lot of stuff away, y'all. I've given blankets to the service guys that come out here for my air conditioner. They love the crochet. A lot of the guys do, and it surprises me. Yeah. I have one of my electric guys, I made him a Rastaman hat because he had those dreads, and he says he loves it. He wears it all the time. It's kind of cool. So, and I just can't charge him. But anyways, I hope you guys, if you can't afford a pattern, send her an email, of some kind words. That goes a long way. Kind words go a long way. So, yeah, I know I'm forgetting something. I don't know what, but I've got yarn coming from the UK, Premier, Mary Maxim, and somebody just told me that, what is her name? Ophelia sells yarn. I didn't know that. She's over at the UK. So I'm going to go over and check her out. I kind of want to look at I want to support Etsy shops in our community, and I kind of get lost in it. So if you guys know of people, that I don't mention, because you look at an Etsy shop now, I like MJ off the hook, I buy all of her patterns. And also, Olga said, if you have advice, what should she do differently that maybe could help her earn more, so she doesn't have to leave this community. I know that MJ off the hook, she does some patterns all the way through, but she also does patterns where she gives you guidance, but there's certain parts you got to have the pattern to figure it out. She's smart. If you want it bad enough, you'll go over there and buy it. But I always buy patterns from designers. I try to. I do more today than I did in the beginning because I learned a lot, Like today, I learned that some families depend on Etsy because she doesn't make a lot of money on YouTube, So I didn't know that. So, but I've been trying to support Etsy and buy stuff on Etsy here lately, quite a bit actually. So, updated picture. I'm excited. I think I covered everything. Again, if you can, go over to Olga's channel. Let her know. Or email her. Give her some advice. Maybe she's not doing something that you're doing that could be, helpful. I'm not a big channel, so some of these creators don't know who I am. So if any of you guys know any big creators, I'm sure they know, but let's as a community, let's group together and send her lots of love. Charm Grammy, I emailed her or I texted her and she was like, yeah. So, and we'll probably talk more about it Wednesday night. So, but I think that's everything, guys. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed everything I shared with you. Probably shared too much. I don't know how long these videos are. I got to look at the times on them. I might have to cut it up But just know I love you guys, and be kind and look for the good in people, because none of us are perfect. None of us. So, all right. Love y'all. Mwah.